Hey, you gave it from your heart. It's free. It's a gift. Then I can't complain. Stay tuned. God bless you, friend. This is Pastor Nate. It is my absolute pleasure when I can come and speak with you. Listen, we got something very interesting to talk about this morning. It was spurred by two ladies who may be at odds. Y'all know them. They have real big names out here in the YouTube environment. So we want to talk about that, even though the situation might be a little messy, and we hope that it can be resolved. But I have to bring a little bit of the mess in order to give you the message. I'm not a messy person, but I like to look at mess and see what God has to say about it. You know, I always say that God can turn a mess into a message. God can turn a test into a testimony. So these are the type of exhortation that I'm bringing to you when I talk about things that are going on in the YouTube streets. But it's not only limited on the YouTube street. It spans beyond that. It goes on in our personal lives. We understand that the two ladies possibly are going at it because of gifts. That's we first understand the story. We realize that it's more to it than glasses or a fake Gucci bag. However, this spurred a conversation that it brought attention to a conversation, and it needs to be discussed. The scripture tells us that we should give according to that what we've purposed in our heart. So giving is based on the matters of the heart when it's true giving. And that's what Paul was teaching there. When we go to church, we don't give because the man or woman of God tells us what to give, or because somebody else gave $100, I want to give $100. No, I give according to what I can. I give my very best. And if I love God, I'm going to give my very best. And my very best just may well be $5 that day. That may be all I have. It may be $1,000, depending on how much money I have. But whatever I have, I try to find myself giving the best. And that's how it is with friendship. Y'all, let me tell you. When you give your best to each other, whether it be an anniversary gift or a birthday gift or just a gift in general, just to say, hey, I appreciate you, I want to give you something, I'm going to give you my best. It could be expensive. It could be inexpensive. It could be real. It could be fake. But if I'm a true, genuine friend, hear me this morning, friend, I'm going to give you my best. At the time, I might not have the money to go out and get you an expensive gift. I might only have $20 to my name. So therefore, I might have to get you a $20 gift. But the main thing is, it's from my heart. And we have to understand that, friend. Appreciate when people do things for you, because it's done from the heart. That might be the best that they can do. I'm not so bougie where if my gift is not at least $500, I won't accept it. No. Whatever you give, Pastor Nate, I appreciate it because you didn't have to do it. I thank God for it. Now, I grew up with this, I think we all had to do it, and some of us still dealing with it now. That's why I say when you're a child, you often hear me say this, you should put away childish things. We all go through a stage where we think we're better than everybody, or we want the nice expensive gifts. I remember growing up, back in the day when we were growing up, Bugle Boy was the big thing. I don't know if y'all remember that. So way back, it was Jordache jeans. I don't know if y'all know about that. But any rate, I always wore name brand clothes. Y'all remember Troops when back in the day? These are tennis shoes. Y'all remember New Balance? You remember British Knight? We wore Nikes. Nike's always been in. I don't think Nike's going anywhere. But anyways, every time there was a name brand shoe, we were poor, but my grandparents found a way to get those shoes and those name brand clothes for me because I thought I had to keep up with an image. And that's one thing about Pastor Nate. Of course, I got best dressed in high school. I was going to always dress. Now, you go to my neighborhood in my house, you'll see something different because we weren't raised up rich and wealthy. We had some poor conditions, but God did provide. But we know how to dress. I always had my hair cut and always looked nice. trying to protect an image. But when you grow out, it didn't want to go to the dollar store, didn't want to go to Walmart. But when you start paying your own bills and when life starts hitting that pocket, I be looking for a dollar store. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Back in the day, they didn't have the card where you swipe now. They had the paper, the brown paper, the red paper, and the green paper. Y'all remember that? And I would be so embarrassed. You know how children we go through. But now I'll be glad to spend a food stamp. I mean, God blessed me with a decent career and everything. But I got bills. I got to pay bills, and there's a lot of bills. I'm not too proud where I won't spend food stamps or get something. You know, I work for mine though. But I guarantee you, I look for dollar stores now too. Go shopping to buy stuff cheap, right? Because I know how to work a dollar now. It ain't about trying to protect an image. Now, I'm too old for that. I don't care about what people think about me. I can wear some of the cheapest clothes and put it in the cleaners and iron them, make them look good. You could never tell the difference unless you're a designer. You know, they can tell. But I could care less about that. I don't try to please people no more. Only person I please is God, and God ain't concerned about what I wear. I had to go through that phase. If somebody gave me a gift and it wasn't expensive, yeah, when I was a teenager, yeah, I think I used to look crazy, but now I appreciate, and God makes a difference too in your life. You know, as I stated earlier, people don't have to do anything for you. So if you give me a gift, I'm going to appreciate it. Y'all remember the woman in the Bible we call the woman who with the mite, the woman who gave the 2 mites? She gave all she had. And out of all those rich people who were given this big money, Jesus says she gave the most. Now, in quantity and money wise, she didn't give the most. They gave the most. But Jesus was not looking for quantity. Jesus was looking at quality. In essence, Jesus was saying the lesson was she gave from her heart, even though she gave only 2 mites, but that was all she had. Friend, listen. I'm about the heart. I'd rather for someone to give me $1 than someone to give me $500, and I have to hear about it all the time. And you tell everybody it's all in the streets. I gave Pastor Nate $500. You know, y'all know we got some people like that, and you don't want to take nothing from those people because you know you're gonna hear it again. It's not from their heart. When I give from my heart. I try to give you some quality gift. I'm gonna try to do that because I am a giver. But I might not have the money sometimes to give you a quality gifts. I just give you what I have. When I give people gifts now, I know people are kind of funny about gifts. You don't know what people like or don't like. So I don't get into that no more. So if I give somebody a birthday gift or anniversary gift, I'm either going to cash app them, give them a gift card like a Visa card, because you can spend Visa anywhere, right? Or, you know, something of that nature, or give them money because you can use the money and buy what you want. I don't buy people's clothes no more. I don't go to the store and get nothing because I know people have funny taste and you don't know what they like. So I give money because you might give people something that they might not like. They might give it back to you. I've witnessed that before too, where somebody has given somebody something. They be like, I don't like that. I don't do that. I don't wear that. And they gave it back. How rude that is. So I learned my lesson from that. I don't think the fake Gucci bag and the glasses were the issue. It was deeper than that. It was first presented to us as such. And it just created a conversation that I thought I would make an exhortation from. I love those ladies. I met those ladies in San Antonio last September. And both of them were just so nice in person. I met them. So I pray that God would mend that back together. And God would give them peace, and God will work it out. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Friend, thank you for joining me this morning. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. Till next time, my friend.